Mahalo Keakua as we gather in this beautiful day. Let's hold a moment of thought and prayer as we prepare for service. And we say, Mahalo Keakua, thank you, God, for the blessings and the sharing of this light and love as we move into this holiday season. We ask for thy blessings as we bring this aloha spirit to the world. And so it is. Amen. And now I'd ask you to please shut your cell phones down so we don't have disturbance. Another moment until we start our service. Aku mau mau. Aku mau mau pa. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai ka iki mai luna mai. Ona mea huna no awe mele. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai ka iki mai luna mai. Ona mea huna no awe mele. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai. E ho mai ka iki mai luna mai. Ona mea huna no awe mele. Kakai akai komamai. Good morning and welcome. Unity of Kona as we start with the Hawaiian prayer chant, the E O Mai. E is the beseeching. Om is the Great Spirit above, and the Mai is our ancestors. As we beseech our ancestors in the Great Spirit for the wisdom, done in 3 octaves for Kauna, the layers of meaning within the stories being told in Hawaii. Why would they be telling these stories to our children? And then our life experiences that become our stories. With this deeper wisdom of the knowledge of why we have these experiences, we never have to repeat them over and over again. And then no matter how the depth darkness of night appears, there's always the Ela, the dawning of a new day. And we don't have to take any grievances and stones of yesterday, and every day we get a chance to do better in our lives. And so the fitting chant to start our service here as we maintain a moment of prayer, a prayer of gratitude. With the joy of spirit in my heart, I give thanks for the fullness of life. I acknowledge spirit as the source of my supply. My thoughts are uplifted, and I tune with the divine source. Good moves through me as I nourishing river of gladness and thanksgiving for family, friends, and a place to call home. My gratitude comes from the overflowing heart. I am assured of divine love and blessings with peace, guidance, health, and abundance. And with Mahalo Keakua, thank you, God, we say Amen. And as we start our service in this beautiful Sunday morning, sharing it out to the world, let's have everybody stand and do our affirmation for the month, as well as our vision and mission statements. November, together, I awaken my divine potential and live from spiritual truth. Here at Unity, we come together with a vision, a world family of oneness, peace, and love, with our mission to inspire spiritual growth and service through the active practice of love, prayer, faith, joy, and honoring everyone as a child of God. And as we'll have our singers coming on board, they're doing our opening song, which is also going to be done at the Interfaith Concert tomorrow as one big family. The words will be on the board. You're welcome to join in the music.
See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground.
Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground.
Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
One another here, the handshake or hug here in the sanctuary. For joining us online, it's a great time to leave a little comment in the comment section, but this gives us a little moment of fellowship, so please stand by while we greet one another here. It's always such a time when we get to greet one another here in the sanctuary. It's been a week since we'd seen y'all, so welcome back, everybody. And now's the time in our service we'll welcome any guests and visitors, or maybe you haven't been here in a while. We'd like to ask you to please stand and give us your name and what you've been up to, maybe where you're from. Anybody? I got you. Yeah. All right, we got you. Welcome home, Kathy. We love you. Anybody else would like to stand and give us where you're from and name? Hi, Ron. Sacramento. Awesome. Awesome. So, absolutely. Welcome home, my friend. This island will embrace you, and now you're home again. And so if there's anybody joining us online, we'd like to throw it out to everybody with a great big aloha, and God bless you. Thank you for joining us here in this beautiful Sunday morning. Kailua Kona sharing a little bit of aloha to the world. And now just a few little announcements as we move through. But first and foremost, we are a prayer ministry. We have the prayer request forms in the back of the sanctuary. The power of prayer is tenfold when two or more are gathered. And here we have the whole Unity community praying with you. Our chaplains pray over these things right here in the sanctuary and then send them on to Silent Unity. And that's their main office in Lee Summit, Missouri, where they have a prayer vigil that is 24 hours a day for 30 days of consecutive prayer. So utilizing this power of prayer within this Unity community is such an opportunity, and what a blessing it is. And so please utilize this chance. And now I have Roger coming up to share a few more of our announcements. So please welcome Roger.
Congratulations to Kyle, Team Member of the Month. Mahalo, Kyle, for your loving service to our spiritual center. We are blessed to have you at Unity of Kona. Kyle, your can-do attitude, willingness to offer needed support, and share your time, talents, and energy is greatly appreciated. You're a bright and shining light, and we are grateful for your spirit of aloha. We love you. Today at 11:30 and 12:15, I'm offering group acupuncture in 2 waves for up to 7 people each time. There's a sign-up sheet in the back with a few slots open. If you're interested in participating, all proceeds go to Unity of Kona. Some of our ohana are in need of food items. Please bring foods that do not require refrigeration and not much cooking, such as canned and packaged dry goods. The box at the top of the stairs labeled Hawaii Food Basket will be used to collect the items. Mahalo nui. There is no ukulele tomorrow, but we'll be back next week because the Interfaith concert is tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Lutheran Church on Lako Street. We encourage everyone not singing to come and support us. It certainly is appreciated. It's always a fantabulous time. Everyone attending is asked to bring at least 2 cans of food for the Hawaii Island Food Basket. And deck the halls. It's that time of year. Once again, everyone is invited to come and bring your energy, love, and Christmas spirit, jingle bells, and help us decorate the sanctuary for the Christmas season on Saturday the 29th at 10 a.m. Usually takes an hour and a half. Many hands make light work. The board is hosting a Thanksgiving Day lunch after service on Sunday, November 30th. The sign-up sheet is in the back of the sanctuary to add your name if you're interested in bringing pupu side dishes and desserts. I'm offering private acupuncture sessions during the week. Please see or text me if you're interested in scheduling time for that. There is a drumming circle Tuesday the 25th at 6:30 p.m. led by our own Clyde here in the sanctuary. Want to raise your hand? All are welcome. Bring your own drum or music instrument. Some are available to use. For our regular weekly and monthly events, there is a flyer on the small table in the back of the sanctuary. Feel free to pick one up. And as you know, it takes a village to run our spiritual center, and we appreciate everyone. You okay depends on the loving hands and hearts of each of us, and we're sincerely asking for your support. Please consider giving just 1 to 4 hours a month of your time. Right now, in addition to financial support, we are in need of Sunday greeters, platform assistants, and AV assistants. There are new sign-up sheets on the side table in the back of the sanctuary. Or please see Cindy. Want to raise your hand? Cindy's not here today. Who is coordinating the volunteer list. If you would like to read the Sunday Daily Word, kindly add your name on that sign-up sheet as well. And the refreshment sign-up sheet is upstairs to add your name to bring a cake or birthday Sundays and food for fellowship. Your support is essential, and we thank you in advance from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you so much, Roger. We appreciate all you do for us around here, and definitely get in on that acupuncture thing today. This is going to be great, and so it's a really wonderful service he's providing for us. So definitely participate. And now is the time for our daily word, and I've asked Patrick to come up and share a few words of the daily word for us today. Thank you, Patrick.
Good morning, everybody. I'm not playing Candy Crush. I'm just running the service online. The daily word for Sunday, November 23rd is protected. I rest securely knowing that I am divinely protected. Protection is more than physical safety. It is the deep assurance that no harm can befall me at the level of spirit. I am guided and sustained by the infinite intelligence and love of spirit. This protection is not fear-based, but faith-based, a deep understanding that no matter what appears in the outer world, the Christ presence within me is my enduring spiritual protection. This awareness helps me put the news of the world in proper perspective. As I align my thoughts and feelings with spiritual truth, I feel safe. Affirming divine protection allows me to live boldly, knowing I am not alone. I believe in the prayer for protection, which assures me that I am surrounded, enfolded, and protected by the presence and power of God. And our reading today is from Psalms 91:11. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. If you join me in saying our affirmation for today, I rest securely knowing I am divinely protected. Mahalo, everybody.
And so it is. And now it's time in our service where I ask you to just relax, get comfortable where you sit, and plant your feet firmly on the ground as we take a moment and go inward. As you close your eyes, if that feels comfortable to you, and take a deep breath. And as we visualize this sanctuary as a beautiful heart, also visualize the sanctuary of your soul. And as you feel the loving energy flowing around every person here in the sanctuary, breathe in and exhale and spread it out to every person, every being on this earth and in this world. And in this moment, if there are anyone you know, any events or circumstances in your life in need of this prayer, let's see them in the center of what we've just created, this most beautiful, loving heart. And as we hold this prayer into this Thanksgiving season, let us all come together and do our prayer for protection. For the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Mahalo ke akua every day. And with that, we're going to have a little more music as our choir will come back up and do I Am One with the Heart of the Mother. If you'd like to follow along, it's on page 16 in the little book in front of you there.
I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. I am one with the heart of the mother. I am. Let me remember. Let me remember. I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. Let me remember. Let me remember. Let me remember. I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God.
Thank you, guys. You guys are amazing. I think you're going to perform wonderfully tomorrow, and I really hope everybody can join for sure. We have such a great choir. Awesome. They put a lot of practice into it, and it sure shows. And with that, it's time to get into our meditation and message. And we have special today, Sasha Knowles. Well, most people here know who Sasha is, and some of you might not know her, but she was Rev Deborah's daughter, Rev Deb. And Sasha was raised in Unity, her high school years, regional international office in the YOU Youth of Unity, and her first experiences was her first experiences as a child. She has a passion and sharing positive thought, and her talk today is turning obstacles into openings. So please welcome Sasha Knowles.
Good morning. How is everyone doing this morning? Amazing. Hey, the choir is amazing. You guys are sounding so good. Woo! That is so exciting. I'm blown away. I really enjoyed that. Thank you. Well, today, as usual, I'm always so excited to be here. Am I sounding okay? Not too breathy? Okay. I want to start today with a question. One that every single one of us has lived through at some point. I've talked to a few already today, and they experienced it just this week. Have you ever been blindsided by life? Caught completely off guard? And wondered how on earth you're supposed to find any good in it? Because Unity doesn't pretend that life will always be predictable or comfortable. But Unity does promise something else. something far more powerful. That even in the moments that shake us, Spirit is present. Divine mind is active, and good is quietly unfolding beneath the surface, even when we can't see it. But today's message is just that. It's about that unfolding. It's about those moments we call blocks. In the surprising way, they become blessings. And again, we're going on. We've been studying this book. I had it on my shelf. So now I have an extra copy if anyone that was for borrowing. But this was my mom's book. So I didn't know she had read this one or done this since we were practicing it. And that it was really nice. Of course, I wished I would have found it earlier. She had some highlighted parts. Notes from Mom. Wasn't on this chapter, but that's okay. So we're continuing this. We're on chapter 28 already. And it's called Stumbling Blocks and the Keys to Demonstration. And right away, we're told something profound. Stumbling blocks that seem to be in the outer are primarily in the mind as thoughts and feelings. So stumbling blocks that seem to be in the outer are primarily in the mind as thoughts and feelings. Wow, it's not the circumstance that creates the block, it's the consciousness we bring to the circumstance. Blocks arise when fear tightens our thinking, discouragement fogs our clarity, doubt drowns our intuition. We cling to how we think something should go. I was doing that this week. Have you done that? This is not meant to go this way. We resist what it is. We rehearse the negative. We lose sight of our oneness. I mean, that song, we are one with the Mother, we are one with the Father, we are one with God. This is what this talk is talking about. I love how that lines up from the daily word, when it all lines up. And it's not exactly always planned to the T, but it always comes together. There are real obstacles, but they're not the situation itself, because inside every block is a divine idea quietly waiting to be recognized. Unity teaches that good is always present. And, wherever Sunday school is always no spot that God is not. But when our consciousness contracts, we stop being able to see it. My mom had this saying she used her whole life: we are protected by our rejections. She got it along the way in her spiritual teachings. I've been seeing it pop up on TikTok lately, and I was like, oh, my mom had that. And it probably wasn't from her. It's something she learned from someone. But isn't that powerful? She meant that when something doesn't go the way we wanted, when a door closes, a plan collapses, when an obstacle arises, when life says, not this way, it isn't Spirit withholding our good. It's Spirit protecting us, redirecting us, rerouting us. It's way easier said than actually when you're in the moment. But it really is saying, beloved, I have a bigger idea for you than the one you're clinging to. She trusted, and sometimes she told me these things, and I didn't want to believe. I know what's better. Every apparent obstacle was either rerouting, a protective redirect, or a call inward. Not a rejection, but a redirection. Not a setback, a set up. Not a punishment, but a pathway. This chapter emphasizes something special. Essential is what I was going to say, but special too. Attachment to outer results inhibits demonstration. When we cling tightly to how we think something should unfold, we restrict divine order. We narrow the path. We limit the blessing. We block the flow. But when we loosen our grip, when we allow the form to shift, when we release the timeline, when we say, Spirit, I trust your way, something extraordinary begins to happen. But again, it's not always easy when you're in the moment. I was blindsided this week. What I felt like was a blindside, and I couldn't breathe. And of course, I was like, I do not want to do the Sunday talk. I am not feeling very spiritual. All these teachings don't matter. That I was definitely in fear, in doubt, and I was constricting, and I didn't want to look for the good. And maybe there's moments. It's not always linear. Sometimes Like, okay, there's something great happening, something not. But what we realize that non-attachment smooths the path. Fear softens when we let go. Clarity returns. Guidance becomes audible again. Blessings begin to flow again. It's not that Spirit wasn't working. It's that our attachment was creating static. When we release the static, demonstration becomes possible. So let's go deeper in this teaching. Blocks come in many forms. Sudden endings, unexpected changes, plans falling apart, disappointments, moments that stop us cold, losses, uncertainty, misunderstandings, goes on and on. Things we didn't see coming. But unity teaches that meaning of a block is never what it appears to be. I remember also, there's a lot of my mom in this talk. I dived into her talks this week because I needed some comfort and reassurance. I was looking for her wisdom. And in one of them, she said, sometimes you'll hear this, there's whispers, Universe will bring a whisper that it's time to change. We might not listen. Then it gets a little bit louder. Might get a little bit louder. And then you might get hit by a spiritual 2x4. Well, that'll wake you up. But it's okay. It's time to pause and turn inward. Release this direction. Something better is forming. Isn't it hard to believe that in that moment? But something better is forming. You've graduated from this experience. There is a divine idea awaiting. Charles Fillmore describes blocks as the mind's temporary fog. Charles Fillmore is co-founder of Unity. But the divine idea behind the fog isn't always present. And when we shift our consciousness, the fog clears. This is why this chapter says focusing on the negative increases it. We've heard this many times in Unity. And joy dissolves the blocks. The moment we raise our vision, raise our vibration, the obstacle loses its power. Not because the world changed, or the circumstance, or the challenge, or the obstacle, but because we did. Do any of you remember my mom's license plate? Joe still has it. He still drives it. It's the letters UNV 4, the number 4, no. My mom used to say this with her sisters too. You never know. You never know what good is around the corner. You never know what God has in store for you. You never know what divine blessing is right there. You never know, she would say. And people would always try to figure out what that meant. Every closed door was Spirit saying, this isn't your blessing. Closed door, this isn't your blessing. But look over here. It's just a redirection. That license plate was a metaphysical sermon. It reminded her, and now it reminds me, God is good and everywhere present. We forget that sometimes when everything seems dark and gray. So unity has been called positive practical Christianity. I was that little girl on the playground going, well, I go to unity, positive practical Christianity. I don't believe in the devil or any of that. It's all about one power and one good. I was that annoying kid on the playground saying you just got to believe in good. But we do have to take it into practice because the world can be tough, right? So we have a few actual tools to use to move our consciousness, to get out of the fog, to get out of our own way. Another thing happened as I was looking through my mom's bin. Somehow I hadn't noticed that this 40 Days of Thankful Living, some of you might remember, she did this every year, and it was 40 days before Thanksgiving. So I'm a little late on the go, but this was underneath the kitchen table. So I was like, oh. And so, of course, this was last night I saw it. So I get this brilliant idea to make that. Thank you for helping me fold it last minute. But they're hot off the presses this morning. You could hand it out now, and it's something you could do this week. So I might have done it a little backwards, but in it, it's taken from this. So they're actually excerpts taken from this gentleman. I gave him credit, Richard D. Rogers, 40 Days Thankful. It's adapted from that. So he There's a little message for you each day. So I think I should have put, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Sunday, could have put Monday, Tuesday, but if you open it, it goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, flip it over, Thursday, Friday. So this is your challenge this week, to do 10 things, little to big, that you're grateful for. Because when we do focus on the positive, when we look at the gratitude, when we notice the beautiful sunshine or the ocean or whatever it might be, it's a practical tool we can use. You could continue going, but hey, this takes us up right to Thanksgiving. So we're doing 5 days of 10 things every day that you get to write. Anyone at home, that's what we're doing. I'm happy to email it to you if you'd like. Just let us know. Anyone tuning in online, I'd be happy to share it with you online, or even mail it to you. Might get there a little bit later, though. So, what does gratitude do? We've talked about attitude of gratitude here many of times. I know I've talked about it up here. And you don't know what's going to happen today. Your plans may change. Life may surprise you, but you can always look for the blessing. So gratitude can help bring those blessings, right? You know, it dissolves fear. It shifts consciousness, lifts us out of attachment, and opens the way for divine ideas. It allows demonstration to take form. This chapter talks a lot about demonstration. And just a reminder that gratitude is the bridge from block to blessing, from fog to clarity, from fear to faith, from outer to the inner. Okay, are we ready for tool number 2? So this one also jumped out at me from my mom, and it was something she had done. It had to do with the gratefulness and about forgiving, the power. I am grateful for the power to forgive. So I thought we could use this and take this time to go into our silent meditation, and I'm going to read this to you, and it came from an exercise by May Rowland. She was director of the Unity Prayer Ministry for 55 years. So at Unity Village, she started in 1916 under Myrtle Fillmore, and then she continued and blossomed the prayer ministry for 55 years. So this forgiveness prayer comes from her. So get comfortable in your seats right where you are. And if it feels comfortable to you, close your eyes and take a big, deep breath in. That very breath of life. And release out anything heavy, anything negative. Let's do that breath again. Take that very big, deep breath in. Hold it for just a moment. And release it. We'll do it one more time for good measure. Big, deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. And release it. Let us reflect on these beautiful words. The forgiving love of Jesus Christ releases me from all mistakes of the past and in the results of all the mistakes of the past. Say these words again. The forgiving love of Jesus Christ releases me from all mistakes of the past and the results of all the mistakes of the past. And again, the forgiving love of Jesus Christ, God, Spirit, whatever feels comfortable for you, releases me from all mistakes of the past and the results of all mistakes of the past. Be still for a moment. Let the realization of these words become a part of your heart and mind. Just breathe and relax. Right here and right now, you are completely free of every mistake you ever made or thought you made. Your part is simply to be open and receptive to the healing love of Christ present in you. Your part is simply to be open and receptive to the healing love of the Christ presence in you. Affirm within yourself that you gratefully receive that boundless love. No longer are you bound by negativity. You are free with the freedom of spirit. No longer are you bound by negativity. You are free with the freedom of spirit. We'll just stay in the moment, in the silence, knowing that you are free with the freedom of spirit. No longer are you bound by negativity. And as we come out of the silence, we know the powerful people we are. We're going to walk forward in this Thanksgiving week, knowing that all things are possible with God and with good. We are no longer bound by negativity. You are free with the freedom of spirit. Breathe that in once more. And gently feel the room around you. Feel the chair beneath you, the ground beneath your feet. And join us back here in this room. And open your eyes when you feel ready and comfortable, knowing that you are perfect just as you are. So that again was written by May Rowland, the forgiveness. There's a lot of Jesus Christ in all the, if you go back and read all the texts, there's a lot of wording. And I know you could do whatever feels comfortable for you, whether it's God or spirit or universe, whatever feels right. Okay, I know we just brought the energy real down and we're peaceful and we're loved in this moment, but I'm going to bring us way back up. Are you ready with me? Okay. So, chapter 28 in this book also talks about a passage from, they talk about in this book a passage from a book by Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity, Jesus Christ Heals. And it says, you can drive away the gloom of disappointment by resolutely singing a sunshine song. Joy dissolves the blocks to demonstration, uneasiness, fears, doubts, and discouraged states of mind. So joy dissolves the blocks to demonstration, the uneasiness, fears, doubts, and discouraged states of mind. Even if one is feeling gloomy and sad, one can sing to reestablish the awareness of joy. Unity has always done joy songs. Joy songs for Youth of Unity, it was definitely teenagers. That's how you started. Every gathering was I think I've had you guys do the Unity down clap with me before, and it was always a big deal. And Marcus was going to help me, but his kiddos are really sick, so he couldn't join us. So I had to shift gears this morning, and he was going to sing Looking on the Sunny Side of Life, which was kind of fun, and I was going to have us sing the chorus. But we switched a little bit, and now I'm going to do, you guys have probably done this before, the Peace Like a River. Yeah, it's a joy song. We used to do this, so if you wouldn't mind standing up with me, there's motions too. Okay, I'm not the best singer, but we're going to do this anyway. I'm getting brave. Okay? All right, so the first movements are Peace Like a River, and then it's going to be Love Like a Mountain, and then Joy Like a Fountain, or however you want, fountain, whichever one you want, in my soul, in my soul. So Peace Like a River, so we'll sing that first verse. Then Love Like a Mountain, mountain, Joy Like a Fountain. And then we're going to put it all together, too. So we'll sing it 4 times. Are you ready with me? All right. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. In my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. In my soul. I've got love like a mountain. I've got love like a mountain. Got love like a mountain in my soul. In my soul. I've got love like a mountain. Got love like a mountain. I've got love like a mountain in my soul, in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul, in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul, in my soul. All together, peace like a river. I've got love like a mountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul, in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got love like a mountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul, in my soul. Yay! How do you feel now? Doesn't it just make you feel good singing joy songs? I'm sure you do that. I'm sure we all do it, right? In the car, you might just put on some songs. That always lifts your spirit. You know, I always dance. You know, get my dance on. And this one was movement and joy. Joy is always for the taking. That was brave for me to sing on the microphone. I was ready to take it off. I was like, I heard myself. I was like, oh, geez. So, we're going to bring this back to this beautiful line in this book that says, you can drive away the gloom of disappointment by resolutely singing a sunshine song. That's one way to raise our vibration, isn't it? This is not just poetry. It's a metaphysical introduction. Joy reopens the flow. Joy reconnects us to the divine mind. Joy melts discouragement. Joy restores clarity. Joy dissolves inner blocks. Joy calls back the light, which is why Unity has always paired spiritual practice with singing. That's why we do sing. You know, it's so much fun. We sing to remember who we are. All the songs today, I was thinking as you're singing our opening song, you know, now I can't think of it. One big family. I see the light, right? It's just talking about, see light in everybody you meet. We sing to lift our vibration. We sing to dissolve the gloom. We sing to dissolve. We sing ourselves home. And today we get to practice that together, which was beautiful. And thank you for joining me with that. Spirit, dissolve every block within me. Restore my awareness of joy. Reveal the blessing already unfolding in my life. So we're going to hold on for that miracle. No matter what it might be, it's there. It's there for the taking. We're going to just do our part. We can go into meditation. We can go into prayer. We can sing joy songs. We can practice our gratitude. So I encourage you to do this gratitude journal this week, getting ready for our Thanksgiving week. And let this moment be the turning point from block to blessing. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Sasha.
Thank you for having me. I love getting a chance. Man, it really reminds me how much I love unity and truth teachings, and we have these tools for the taking.
And we'd love to have you too.
Thank you.
Absolutely. God bless. Thank you, Sasha. Wow, our energy up with a gratitude, of attitudes of gratitude, and a peace in our hearts. It's now time to do our offertory prayer. So I'd ask you at this time in the service to grab your tithes and offerings in support of the ministry. Many ways in which you can donate. There's also a QR code for the PayPal and all that stuff. So we'll hold this money in our hands as our ushers get ready to pass the tithing bowls around, and we'll do our offertory prayer together. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am abundantly prosperous in every way. And let's keep this moment of joy and attitudes of gratitude as we're coming into our next song, as our choir will be coming back up. And we're doing I'm So Grateful on page 6 in their songbook in front of you. And we can all sing this one together. This is a Karen Drucker song, so a lot of people know this one. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And we have lots to be grateful for in this season of gratitude and our attitudes of gratitude that might just change the world. As our ushers are moving forward now, it's time to bless these gifts and offerings. And so as we do this together, offertory blessing. Through Spirit, we know that as we give, so shall we receive. We dedicate and consecrate these gifts to do your will and your work in this center and in our lives and in our community. So it is. Mahalo keakua. Thank you, God, for everything and the blessings of the day. And now, as I tell you about next Sunday, we have a special Sunday. The 5th Sunday is our Aloha Sunday. We're Kahu, Ke Aloha Sugiyama, our resident kahuna, will be doing his talk, and the topic will be a Hawaiian makihiki season. As the makihiki season is the time for festivals, and he's going to tell us all about it. 4 months of counting blessings and Thanksgiving. So definitely join us here or online for the next Sunday service with Kahu Ke Aloha Sugiyama. And so in closing, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here today. It's an honor and a pleasure to share some of these things that we've fallen in love with to the world. Let's all live aloha and spread it out wherever we go. So please feel free to tell your friends and family about the Facebook event. We're also broadcasting on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. So definitely you can catch us on there. And as we finish up with our service, we're going to make a circle right behind the cameras and do our closing songs. Let there be peace on earth and aloha oi. We'll have a few refreshments upstairs too. I'm sure people are bringing in stuff for sharing. So join us for fellowship after service. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. With gratitude in our hearts as we move into this Thanksgiving week, hold this light and love until we meet again. Aloha oi. Aloha.